to Europe in Ukraine, where Ukraine is urging more military aid from allies and growing war fatigue and uncertainty over the support. Ukrainian officials are expressing concern about the future of military support from the West, especially the United States. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is calling on the U.S. Congress to approve a vital aid package for Ukraine that has been blocked for months. The urgency is driven in part by new Russian onslaughts on Ukraine's forces in the east. Ukrainian troops, sites, and infrastructures are under daily attacks from Russian missile and drones. On the front lines, Ukraine says that it desperately needs more weapons and ammunition. Take a listen.
We urgently require additional Patriot and other modern air defense systems, weapons, and ammunition. I take this opportunity to once again urge all of our partners to take extraordinary and bold steps.
For the Biden administration, the two conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza have become a juggling act. The Ukrainian president has condemned the latest escalation in the Middle East, adding that Ukraine also needs the kind of attention Israel is getting from its allies in the war.
The
whole world sees what real protection is, sees that it is possible. And when the whole world saw that Israel was not alone in this defense, the threats in the sky were destroyed also by the allies. And when Ukraine tells its allies that unity provides the best protection, they already know the effectiveness of this very well. They know and provide. And when Ukraine says that the allies cannot turn a blind eye to Russian missiles and drones, it means that it is necessary to act and act strongly.
Earlier, Zelensky said that Ukraine will lose the war if the U.S. fails to approve. And for his country, the U.S. Senate passed a $95.3 billion foreign aid bill with assistance for Ukraine and Israel in February. House Speaker Mike Johnson has refused to hold a vote on passing Ukraine package over divisions among Republicans on the aid sent to Ukraine. However, after Saturday's Iran attack on Israel and a renewed urgency in passing the aid to Israel, the U.S. House of Representatives will consider aid to Israel and Ukraine as separate bills this week.
What we'll do is bring to the House floor independent measures. We won't be voting on the Senate supplemental in its current form, but we will vote on each of these measures separately in 4 different pieces. We will vote on the Israel aid, on the aid to Ukraine, on the aid to the Indo-Pacific, and then another measure that has our national security priorities included, and that has some of the things with regard to the loan lease option and the Repo Act and some other sanctions on Iran and other measures that we've been talking about here for quite some time.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.